What's going on, everybody? It's Rocker Girl, and if you happen to be a budget gamer like me and primarily game on Xbox or PC, you're probably familiar with Microsoft's Game Pass service. For those of you who are not, allow me to provide a quick overview. Game Pass is a neat little digital game rental service that gives you access to hundreds of games at the cost of a monthly subscription. The games range from indie titles to AAA day one releases, and every so often they cycle out games to allow space for newer titles. Around the end of June, a few of the games set to cycle out were titles I really wanted to try but never quite had the time. So with literally 1 week left of free access to these games, I decided to try to 100% as many of them as I could. What the fuck is that? What is it? Starting with the game I wanted to play for the longest time, Road 96. Road 96 is a game where you experience a road trip across the fictional country of Petria, a land on the brink of anarchy run by a tyrannical dictator named Tyrak. Along the way, you meet various quirky characters that help, and sometimes hinder, your progress to escape the country by way of the border located at Road 96.
You okay, dog?
Fuck you, Alex.
Oh, wait.
The game has marginal replay value in that every playthrough can be different thanks to the various dialogue options, scenario outcomes, and paths to take. For example, originally I intended to privately record my achievement hunt, but decided it'd be more fun to stream to my Twitch viewers, which if you aren't already, click the link in my description to follow me on Twitch. I stream most of my hunts as well as a bunch of other fun stuff there live. But the starting point from my private session was vastly different from my stream session. Let's see who we are today. This starts different. Oh, so each playthrough is a little different then, because this is not where I started in my last playthrough. Okay, so we're experiencing this for the first time together, you guys. If you've never played it and happen to be a fan of narrative-driven games, I can't recommend Road 96 enough. It's definitely something to be experienced from a blind playthrough, so I'm going to try to keep this video as spoiler-free as possible, but no promises, okay? And with that out of the way, let's get into the hunt. As I mentioned earlier, I started this hunt privately and I got my very first achievement, Cat Person, by petting this nice lady's kitty. Alright, got a Chivo. Then I ventured to get the lay of the land and stumbled into one of the focal characters, Zoe, for the second achievement, Road Pals. From there, I progressed through the game as normal until I reached Road 96 for the first time, popping the Almost There achievement. Sometime after the start of the second trip to Road 96, I got a little homesick and decided to call my little sister for yet another achievement. Anybody?
Hello?
Me?
Oh, hi.
At this point, I decided to start a new journey with my Twitch viewers, which landed me outside a party I didn't get invited to. Wow, Sonia Sanchez.
This is a party for important people only.
Then why are you standing outside?
Which is
Despite this, Sonia helps me in, but the party turned out to be of the political variety. Tyrak? Fuck that dude. So I played a few rounds of cups to pad my pockets. I'm about to be able to finance the rest of my road trip, bro. Then hitched a ride with Stan and Mitch and robbed them for the first cassette tape towards the Catch 'em All achievement. Hell yeah. From there, we do a few friendly criminal trust building exercises. This is fucking nuts, is what I think. I don't want to die. Bro, put your hands on the fucking... Oh. And get into a car chase with a taxi. Taxi! I'm gonna try really hard not to crash us in the shit, but no promises. Oh! Thanks for the follow. I'll read that out in a second. The timer was crazy on that. Car.
We needs to go faster.
Do we? We're going pretty fucking fast, bro. Ah, shit. It's okay. Just chip the paint a little bit. Ah! You guys are driving like fucking idiots, bro. You don't see me coming? I know you see me because I see me. Oh! I don't even see the taxi at this point. Ah! Shit! Oh!
He's getting away.
Is he? Whoa! See, I couldn't even do that. That was all them. That was all them. Not me. That ends up being way too much excitement for me, so I decided to head to the next destination on foot. The hike landed me at Night Sky's campground, where I played a little ding-dong stay with the landlord. Ding!
I'm right here.
Yeah, I know. Got served by dancing Carl. Ooh, 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 ooh,
See what I mean
ooh,
about not being able
ooh,
to dance
ooh.
with me?
And attempted to be a trombone champ for Zoe.
I should be recording this.
I am.
Okay, faster.
What? This must be playing trombone champ. It's like, look at how the trombone is shaking. Fortunately for us, despite that terrible display, Zoe gifts me the second cassette of the playthrough. She made me a mixtape. Unfortunately, the landlord isn't into trombone, so he kicks us out. It's not all bad though, because I landed in the company of my favorite Papa Bear, John.
Hey now, no one touches my radio but me.
I swiped the third cassette tape from his glove box before making him a little energy bev known as Omen Vitality to stop him from doing shit like this. I know you lying to me. What you ass up? John! Goddamn! After that little brush with death, we knocked back a few and parted ways for now. I can smell color. It burns.
That means it's working.
From here, I rounded out my first trip to Road 96 by taking underground tunnels to cross the border. Now, I could be wrong, but from what I could tell, every route you take to cross the border, whether successful or not, becomes unviable in subsequent trips, thanks to Tyrak beefing up security. But we venture forward.
Freedom.
Fuck yeah! I progressed through the second trip as normal until I landed in a bus with another of our focal characters, Fanny. I wasted no time committing theft in front of her for the fourth cassette tape, which I figured out very quickly was a bad idea. Oh! Oh! Calm down, Jamal! Don't pull out the knife! Luckily for me, I'm a bit of a wordsmith and managed to talk her down before anyone got hurt. Come on, bro.
Unit 2, are you there?
Unit 2 here. I just wanted to tell you I had some car trouble. I'm on the bus now. Over.
Crisis averted. Thank God. From there, I bumped into Sonia and became an amateur cameraman for a Tyrak rally before witnessing a gruesome display of police brutality.
Tyrak is a liar! Teens are being imprisoned every day!
Tarek is a fascist dictator!
Vote for Flores!
Hell yeah!
Country!
Hell yeah!
Stop them! Now!
Run!
Run, buddies, run! Oh shit.
I'm here, Sonia.
Oh shit, he fell.
He's already dead!
Upon seeing that this was how Tyrak liked to run things, I ran to the nearest payphone to call up the campaign donation fund for his competitor, Senator Flores, and threw them a few bucks for the campaign funder achievement.
This is the campaign donation fund for Senator Flores. Care to make a donation to her run for president of Petria?
I surely do.
Senator Flores thanks you for your help. Goodbye.
And there gives us a Chivo! Finally. Then I hitchhiked to my next destination, landing in a van with Zoe and two strangers. We listened to some tunes and played a few rounds of Connect 4 before being gifted the fifth cassette tape of the playthrough. Not long after, we're pulled over and harassed by one of Tyrak's goons, prompting Zoe to give him a piece of her mind.
Road control, ma'am. License and registration.
Happy to help however we can, sir.
Cancer!
Sir, he's nothing but a road control zombie.
Ooh. You about to come back here with that bullshit. The fuck you want, Buzz?
Say, you look like one of the kids on the missing posters.
I don't have to talk to you.
Well, just to be sure, I'll need to see your papers.
What if we were to make a donation to road control, sir?
A donation?
Wait, you're not really gonna pay this guy, are you? Come on! This turd in a uniform isn't gonna do anything!
Shit. Like most fragile wielders of toxic masculinity, this pisses him off and he decides to arrest Zoe for her, in my opinion, fair assessments. I opted to help, but my legs must have been super numb or made out of jelly or something because I ended up just falling out of the van. Hope she doesn't end up in the salt mines. From there, I met Jared and almost became a murder victim, helped Stan and Mitch find clues to hunt down Jared, and served as an Uber driver for a big, sexy Papa Bear. Eventually, I made it to Road 96 for the second time, opting to pay a smuggler to help me cross the border. This doesn't turn out so great for me, but I did end up helping another runner across, so little wins? Anyways, I started my third trip with a round of Who Wants to Be a Bank Robber with Stan and Mitch before running into Zoe, handcuffed outside of a gas station. You know, I had to help my road pal, so I scavenged the area to build a pig distraction so I could make a dash for the keys to the van. Once inside, I grabbed the cuffed keys to free Zoe and popped the help a friend achievement.
Come on. Get ready to run.
Stop! Hands where I can see him!
The game starts to get pretty deep from here, story-wise, so as a part of my promise to minimize spoilers, I'm only going to cover the achievements themselves from here on out. But before we get into these last few story achievements, here's a montage of the remaining collectibles I needed for the Stone After Stone and Collect Them All achievement. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
And make it so.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Thanks, Slice.
You're welcome.
For your help.
Fuck yeah, he gave it to me. And where's our achievement?
Time to get this
Yes, sir. With that out of the way, all I had left to do was make a tough executive decision during my 4th visit to the border for the hard choice achievement. We're running kind of slow, ain't we? Zoe, no! No! Zoe, no! Bring your... Go! Please, you gotta make it! Go, Zoe, go! Free us all! Reach Road 96 a 6th time for the Old Pro achievement. Oh, there we go. Old Pro. Got it. And finish the game for the final achievement of this playthrough, Border Master. Hell yeah. One more under the belt. Now, the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed that I didn't get the 100% at the time. That's because I didn't have the one missable achievement in the game. Because I missed it. Turns out, upon the first meeting with Zoe, you're supposed to blow on the campfire to get a light in the dark achievement. Here we go. Yes. Flash. And there we go for our final Chivo. If you decide to go for the 100% for this game and don't want to end up doing multiple playthroughs to get it, here's a pro tip. Blow the campfire as soon as you can. Pause. And with that, Road 96 is complete, with my only regret being that I didn't play this game sooner. Because of time constraints, I wasn't able to see all the scenarios and endings this game had to offer, but it was such a fun, chill experience that I've been playing with the idea of doing a hunt for its prequel title, Road 96 Mile Zero. You guys let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd be here for. In the meantime, next game on the docket is Olia, and it happens to be a bit of a bangers. The art style in this is kind of lit, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked, and until next time, keep rocking.